Hi there, everyone. It's Giovanni here at Haverford Township Free Library, bringing you guys another evening stretch tonight. Now, the story that I have chosen for us today, since last time we did Christmas, now I figured we'd move over to Hanukkah. This one we have here today is called Maccabee, the story of Hanukkah. This was made by Tilda Balsley and illustrated by David Harrington. This has been published by Maccabee Publishing, a division of Lerner Publishing Group. We do not own the rights to this book. So, Hanukkah had just started yesterday, I believe, so I figured this would be a good one to get into and just kind of give a little bit of narrative around the story of Hanukkah. But without further ado, let us all get comfortable, set ourselves up right here, make sure you guys can see nice and fine. So, Maccabee, the story of Hanukkah, by Tilda Balsley and illustrated by David Harrington. And there we go, perfect. At Hanukkah, we tell the story of ancient faithfulness and glory, of freedom lost and freedom won by Jews who knew what must be done. The Greeks had gods, yes, more than one. God of the sea, God of the sun, throw in a party god for fun. King Antiochus ruled the land. Bow down to them was his command. And that's not all. I order you to dress and eat and act Greek too. No way, said every faithful Jew. Sometimes it only takes a few who know what's right and do it too. But Antiochus had great power. When they refused, his mood turned sour. Jerusalem, he snarled and frowned, will desecrate their holy ground, put statue of our gods around, stamp out the traitors where they're found. Some Jews gave in and some Jews fled. The only Jew, Mattathias, said, to your idols I won't pray. Your laws aren't mine. I won't obey. He drew his sword and got away. Sometimes it only takes a few who know what's right and do it too. But Mattathias said, I'm old. We need a leader, strong and bold. I have five sons whom should I choose? And he conducted interviews. Jonathan is plenty smart, and Simon knows a martial art. The other two will do their part. Oh, but Judah, what a heart. He called to Judah at first light. Our farmers, shepherds, you'll unite. Deep in the mountains, out of sight. With patience, teach them how to fight. Then lead attacks through dark of night. Said Judah, eager, brave, and bright, count on me to do what's right, with all my heart and all my might. Sometimes it only takes a few who know what's right and do it too. So, Judah led the scrappy band to fight for freedom through the land. Now all admired his strong command. He's like a hammer in our hand. So Maccabee was his new name. The Maccabees gained instant fame. The armies of the king were strong. They thought they'd win, but they were wrong. The Maccabees fought hard and long. King Antiochus finally said, enough bloodshed. And there's a little asterisk here saying that Maccabee derives from the Aramaic word for hammer. Then Judah's men saw just ahead Jerusalem with ruins spread, and though they had won, they mowed and said, all is lost, this place is dead. Did Judah wail and hang his head? No, he told them all instead, sometimes it only takes a few who know what's right and do it too. Our temple is a royal mess, but we have come to repossess. So I have a volunteer to get the idols out of here. I see the courtyards gone to weeds. Who'd like to plant some flower seeds? Someone called, look what I found, our broken altar on the ground. And Judah said, who's good with bricks. These are problems we can fix. Enthusiasm filled the air as people scurried everywhere. A new menorah, aren't we clever? Its holy light will burn forever. A search for oil was underway, but bad news spoiled their holiday. The jug will last for just one day. The people cried, but it takes 8 to make more oil, and that's too late. You're right, said Judah. We can't wait. Use what we have, that little bit. They all agreed. The oil was lit. The next day, still it burns like new. The 3rd and 4th and 5th day, too. For 3 more days, their wonder grew. Free to worship without fear, they said, remember, every year a miracle has happened here. And like brave Judah, they all knew, sometimes it only takes a few who know what's right and do it too. And this little epilogue. If Judah were alive today, what would he do? What would he say? He'd smile at the familiar sight of our menorah burning bright and join in prayers that we recite. He'd thrill us with a tale or two about his brave and loyal crew. We'd beg for more when he was through. But Judah lived long ago. Of course he can't come see us now, so some of these things we'll never know. Yet we'll remember that it's true. Sometimes it only takes a few. And that has been Maccabee by Tilda Balsley and illustrated by David Harrington. So I really enjoyed this one. I thought this was a nice one to get us going with our Hanukkah books. If you guys would like to find a few more of them, we do still have some on display here at the library right now, going for our normal amount of checkout time for the 3 weeks. We have plenty of it, so come on by. If you'd also like to leave us a comment, you can reach us on our social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. And you can also reach us on our website, haverfordlibrary.org. All right, well, I think that's enough time for me today. I've been Giovanni. I hope that you guys have a nice rest of your night now. Bye-bye.